mate. So just a smaller version of that red one, of course.
Yep.
Cut resistance. Just like that, mate.
That's not bad, is it?
As you've seen last night, Reese filled up the Delica. This actually needs it. Our cars have hardly left the full mark, but I reckon you might be able to get this 40 litres in there. So anytime you can get weight off your roof, go for it. So this firewood will be coming off tonight. It's the last bag to be burnt. Get these down.
Pure methanol, mate.
Straight in.
Straight in. So this is day 3. We've done about 160 k's since Big Red. As probably mentioned earlier, this Prado here's got the 150 litre tank underneath it because it's got the spare wheel on the back. 190. I think Darren's carrying just above 200.
Yep. So in total I got 260 litres on me this trip.
260?
Yep.
Yeah, right.
That's fuel and that's in car and jerry cans. 260 litres. Oh mate, that is perfect.
40.
40 litres to the top of the spout. I can actually put my finger in and touch diesel straight away.
Righto, I haven't used all mine.
She's done.
Got a little bit in there still, but... Alright guys, we are peeling out of camp for our first day on the French line. So, I don't know, could get a little bit harder for me, hopefully, because it'll make for a very interesting day. Let's do it. So I'm actually just cruising in low range, just picking a gear. We're actually getting a bit of bush pinstriping down the side, so as you can see, a few bushes coming pretty close. So these real dry ones that really makes a bit of noise. Here it is. Here is the turn off to WA line and Rig Road.
Righto, so hang on, I'm just going to look quickly.
Well guys, this is pretty interesting at night. Obviously we've been a bit slow on our moving time, so Darren reckons we've been doing about 11.4 kilometers an hour, so average moving time. So yeah, we're not really cutting the mustard in far as making it across. We were meant to be at Curtin Springs tomorrow night, which is 80 kilometers from Uluru, and that's still a fair drive. So really we need to be camped in one of the very last camps along the French line, so pretty much at Perney Bore, so then we can just peel out, go straight to Dalhousie, have a look, quick look at Mount Dare, and then yeah, we're meant to be banking K's. So yeah, we've got to push on a bit tonight and get to a different campsite. While we're here, we'll talk about fuel too, because I've used absolutely nothing. I've used the sort of 30 litres I put in this morning out of the Jerry's, and it's just dipping off full now. So, you know, if we make it to Perney Bore and I've got more than 3/4 of a tank, I'll have heaps, and I'll tip that 10 litres in the morning. I might not even have to get fuel at all at Mount Dare. I don't know. We'll see how we go, but it looks like there is a few roadhouses out on the highway. So to put it in perspective, I think we paid $2.38 at Birdsville. And when my friends done the French line here about 4 weeks ago, they paid $3.15 at Mount Dare per litre of diesel. So yeah,
Where's the bloody charger? Get a nice coffee out of it. Decent
Coffee.
size coffee, you know.
coffee time. Oh yeah.
Look at this.
We got scrambled eggs.
We got scrambled eggs, bacon, bit of cabanossi. Beautiful on a wrap.
Cab brekkie.
We'll get you going.
That's it. Just doing some coffee now, mate. Look at that.
Good oil.
Righto, day 4 of the Simo. Day 6 of the trip.
Bit more fuel in Big Del. So she was down to a quarter at our camp last night, and we're just putting in hopefully another 2 jerry cans.
Hey? Oh,
What are you doing?
tidy up, mate. Look at that.
Bloody hell.
It's just all out of this one little fire here. A little bit over there, but
People just leaving their crap around, eh?
terrible. So, got the trash bags. We'll just chuck it in there.
Like alloy, like cans and like melted cans.
Mate, that'll go through someone's foot.
It's filling up a little bit. We've been getting a fair bit along the way, eh?
We have, mate. It's a shame to see, really.
I actually don't know how I'd carry rubbish in this car if I didn't have this thing. I really don't. Where would you put it? Have a look in there. Where would you put it?
Yeah, there's nowhere to carry your rubbish. It's probably part of the issue and pure laziness as well, why they just leave it laying around.
Yeah.
But,
They just don't care either, mate.
No, but those bags, they come in handy, don't they?
Yeah. Flip it up. Got all the gas in there too. The trip.
Spare parts, mate.
Spare parts?
Yeah. So this is the mud flap assembly. Look at how ridiculous that is, though. Look at that. That's anyway. Mud flap assembly.
Yep.
GSL mud flap, hardly used. So
It's bloody brand new.
I know, right? We'll polish her up. We'll put that back on
It
the car.
didn't even break.
I know. That's.
Look at it.
I know, right? So GSL for the win right there. Toyota parts, not so much. And down here, so this is what you do out bush to preserve fuel. We make it more aerodynamic. So now we've got no wind drag. Okay, it's all gone. So I've ripped all that off.
It's totally off.
Yeah, totally off. Yep. Have damaged the guard a bit, but oh, yeah, as you can see, a bit of paint falling off.
Okay.
But yeah, oh well, that's travelling. Cool.
It was originally called Line B, and then they later renamed it to the French line. So they were actually out here looking for oil. So a French company looking for oil in the desert sand. So there was 45 men out here for 3 months between the 1st of July 1963, and they were accommodated at each camp, living quarters pulled by Chev Blitz wagons, each weighing up to 16 tonnes. Blew the holes, and
Yeah, so little blast patterns to get through. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
that's the marker there, mate.
That's the marker. Yep.
B270.
Well, that's also an indication. It doesn't matter how remote you are, that there's still someone's been out here blowing things up, digging holes, drilling holes, like in the middle of nowhere. So it just proves that nothing in Australia is sort of
Actually remote.
or actually really untouched. Like that's an indication.
So that was erected in April 2011 by their family and friends.
That sign, yeah.
Yeah, right.
It's a good sign. Like, if you just drove past that, you wouldn't
just
think
think
too much
post.
about it, but what they actually done is from east of Dalhousie,
Yep.
all the way to Popple's Corner.
Yep.
That's what they shot, so.
So now that shows like all those little markers. Now we know what they are.
They mustn't have found any more.
Well, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Well, this wouldn't be a track. This would be a mine. So there you go.
I have enjoyed not seeing a car yet today. It's been
Same here.
And even last night, I didn't see one for ages.
The bumps are getting pretty pretty how you're going, but it's just gonna have to wash this speed off, go even slower.
But keen for a dip. Dalhousie, get these jeans off.
Mate, you need
Some
one. I can
boardies on.
smell you from
Oh, listen. Steam come up with some.
We've just come across this at Perny Bore. It is an absolute gem. Look at it. It is seamless.
Come, take us closer.
Well, I've seen a lot of utes that they've done. I think he used it, like I used to buy
Big 6 wheel. Absolutely seamless. Look at the rack on it. This thing is so cool.
It's called a super wagon.
It is a super wagon, mate, yep. The old Land Cruiser super wagon.
4-ton GBM.
Yep.
We got it. Rear winch, big tow bar,
Yep. It's got all the kit on it.
turbo, Maxtrax, solar, big awning. Electric awning on the thing. Bloody hell, mate.
It's one of those 4 Amazons, eh?
Yeah.
This is
2H turbo. So we've got a tap. It's pretty much a solar shower, really. Tank up the top.
Yeah, that'd heat up really nice up there too, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Well, I've got a warm water.
It's got 3 fuel tanks.
That's only.
It's got the front.
That's only mid-ship.
Oh, it's got the rear tank,
I use it for
the standard tank, and it's got a belly tank as well. So it's got about 270 litres on board this thing.
it's all good.
Yeah, this would have to be one of my favourites that I've seen kicking around on the roads. Just the way it's done.
Alright guys, we're just on the 70-kilometre stretch from Perny Bore to Dalhousie Springs. So just cruising along. So this section you can sit on the speed limit, sort of 40 kilometres an hour through here, pretty easy. Our tyres are still down, monitoring temps, still going well. There's a few good mountain ranges off into the distance. Pretty cool to see. Have a listen to this thing.
Come on, mate, get in there.
Mate, this is beautiful.
Dalhousie Springs, eh?
This is not bad at all. Noodles supplied. Very warm. Not too warm, but very nice. It's actually huge. Like, look all the way down there, and then you turn around this way, do a 180, all the way down there.
It's massive.
Massive.
It's actually heaps bigger than what I thought it was going to be.
Mm,
A lot bigger, actually.
I'm liking it.
Straight out of the desert, straight into a spring. Can't go wrong.
Just treading the water, mate.
That's it.
They reckon these sorts of things have healing properties, eh?
Yeah.
Hot springs and stuff in the bush.
Fix all your skin and stuff, eh?
Yeah. They used to. I've seen a lot of elders and stuff out in the Kimberleys when they find hot springs. Like the young bloods will bring them down and actually help them float them around in the rivers. Just, I reckon, heals all the muscles and all the aches and pains and stuff. So
Yeah.
hopefully you boys are fighting fit and fit to fight after this, eh?
That's it.
I reckon.
Yeah, giving the neck a bit of a a douse because, you know,
Just got a sore neck.
buddy, when you see that delicious drive past you, mate, it just nails you. Just your neck, mate.
The Delica's made the Simpsons, so that's number one. Now we've got to make it out of here. Back home.
That's it.
It's a long way to go.
It's still got to go through the West MacDonnell Ranges yet.
We've got a long way to go. And don't forget, boys, the further we go, the rock's going to get a lot harder.
And the corrugation.
Yeah.
So it's not going to be like soft sand where the Delica can just punch its way through at warp speed. She's going to be like, shit will break.
Yep.
Last night, anyone would have thought there was a bloody UFO flying through that Simo, because I tell you, the French line, it was a Delica blur. Old mate's doing 100 k's an hour, bananas flying around, his car and all sorts of shit.
Straight in.
Righto boys, where to next?
Out there, mate.
Out there.
Mount Dare.
Yep. Assess our fuel situation.
Yep.
Have a look, see how far that next roadhouse is out on the highway.
Yep.
And then we've got to punch out to, well, the plan was to get to Curtin Springs,
Yeah.
Yep.
but that could be a bit of a stretch, I think.
Yeah, we might be looking for a...
It's what, 3 o'clock and we're sitting here in our bloody pool noodles.
Yeah. Before you boys end up like bloody lobsters getting out of there, eh?
Like dried apricot.
Yeah, oh, I'd say more like a boiled crayfish. Let's do it.
Alright, we're crawling. We're crawling into Mount Dare. 5 kilometres an hour.
Ew! Mount Dare, boys. We got
Made
through
it.
the Simo. Pumped as. We are donating a t-shirt to the Mount Dare pub. It's the most remote pub in Australia, and it all goes to the Royal Flying Doctors. So it's a great cause. If you get here, definitely get something up and support the Royal Flying Doctors.
Righto, so I'm going to put my name right here, and then we're going to put a date down here, so it'll be up on the wall, guys. Look at this, out in the beer garden, Mount Dare. Apparently, it's taken 7 years to get this grass to grow. Sprinklers, got a couple of horses, doggos, losing sunlight, that. Little doggo,
You want to go to there?
little dam. Look at the bird life. It's like a little oasis. Couple of marlins in there. Catch on fire in my pocket, eh? Oh, it's still it's been recording for 20 minutes. Here we are, out there. Just topped up the tanks. Can't keep this bloke away from a chat, I tell you what. Anyway, plenty of bikes, sunset, beer garden. Moon's up there. $280, not too bad. Got it. The sky looks incredible. Filled up, ready to punch it again.
That's right, mate. Mount there at sunset. How good is it?
Yeah.
What about all the glass around?
Yeah.
Bloody awesome. Man.
They fill that lake.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's right.
Alrighty boys, we just made a good discovery there at the Mount Dare that the Lamberts centre of Australia is only 133 kilometres from here, so very achievable. Sounds like a good camp.
So we'll turn right here, eh?
Yeah mate, towards Finke, and then yeah, we turn left. Alright, I'm gonna have a quick look at this. I actually thought it was someone at the border doing the quarantine, but no. Community car. To be quite honest, this is what I thought the Delica was going to be looking like by now. But look at it, still powering on. We've been calling it the missile because it is dead set. It is a missile. Oh, look at that!
Oh yeah, that's
She's hit some big.
This is a
Oh yeah, she's been cut too.
it's for performance, mate.
Yeah, it looks a bit like your system actually. Big twin pipes.
It does, mate. That's like, look out.
It's built for it. Alright guys, here she is again. Northern Territory. Let's go.
They all were, mate. They're typical station owners, mate. They just love a good laugh and they love the cold one. So as long as you know how to have a good time, they're up for it, eh?
We're at the Lamberts centre of Australia. So this is the iconic landmark. I actually thought it was a lot more remote than this. It's only 12 kilometres off the main track. But this campsite, this is a really good campsite. So
Not bad.
Yeah, it's
if,
great.
I tell you what, if you're in the area, definitely come and camp here.
Yeah, come check it out.
Beautiful ground, awesome landmark up here, Australian flag, got all the variety bashes, stickers and stuff everywhere. Everyone's been here, put their little tag on it.
Yeah, definitely.
All the locks, all the stories. So what was your thoughts on the Simpson Desert, mate?
I thought it was pretty easy, to be honest. I thought it was going to be a lot harder. Only got stuck once over this little dune, but other than that, it was kind of a breeze, to be honest. So I don't know whether we had a great run, or if it does get tougher than that. But yeah, I was surprised that the Delica got all the way through it. So yeah, pretty impressed. What about you guys?
Mate, watching that Delica was just the funniest thing. Like it was just cruising up these little dunes, and
It was like a bloody ladybug. It just walked on the sand. It just kept going. You only got stuck because we stopped at the top of a hill.
I'll tell you what did get you stuck is I had this big camera up on the back of it with this magnet mount, and I said don't go too hard because you'll throw the thing off there.
Yep.
So, and then I was right up the back of him, and yeah, Anyway,
went from there. But
I don't count that as getting stuck at all.
nah, I wouldn't count it as getting stuck because honestly, you would have driven it. You drove a lot harder before, so that was the easy one.
What we calculated about 93 litres in a Delica.
Yeah, 93 litres.
And you had like 170 or
170 litres I took for the trip.
I thought it was easy.
something. Yeah, even the Prado like rocked into Mount Dare nearly 3/4 of a tank. Like,
Yeah,
I only carried bloody 40 litres on the roof.
I've still got 20 litres on the roof.
Yeah.
I topped up out of convenience, but 20 litres still on the roof, and yeah, I think the Simo's it's okay. It was easy. I think you know we've seen other guys going through there and all sorts of stuff.
Stock cars, mate. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know how enjoyable it'll be, but you know, I definitely think a good set of tyres and suspension is pretty important in the Simo. But
I think it's a bit overrated.
Mm.
Like the Simo, let's be honest. Did we see any animals?
no,
Not
Nothing.
really, no.
Was there any real great spots to camp where you go that I would camp there again?
No.
None.
no.
How many
This
cars?
is a better campsite.
This
Yeah.
is, we've had a better night here than
Yep.
the entire from Birdsville to Mount Dare. Like there was nothing. Like nothing. Even though we explored a fair bit, there's nothing that you'd write home about. Every camp looked the same. Everything was, and every camp that we found had some sort of rubbish on it. Something was burnt on it. There was multiple fires on it.
Anyway, today we're going to boost out of here. We got a 12-kilometre drive back to the main dirt road from Finke, heading back to that main, what's that main road called? Heading north up to Ayres. We'll boost up that road for a little bit, turn left out to Uluru.
On the Stewart Highway, I think,
Stewart
isn't it?
Highway.
And then out onto Lassie Way.
Yeah, it's a bit early. Can't remember the names. Eh?
Yeah.
Kulgera Roadhouse in NT. So it's the first roadhouse you've hit from Finke towards Uluru. And the old 4 tyres at once trick. The beauty is you can lock the car, walk in, get some food, come back out. It's done. You just got to unhook, put it away. Righto, mate. We've been talking about this a little bit.
Yep.
And instead of going right out in the desert to see a bird,
Many people were just out there to take photos of birds.
Don't start this conversation.
Like, honestly, it gives me nightmares.
Bird
People have some real weird fetishes in life, eh?
Watchers
Bird
dream.
watchers. Do not go out to a desert track to just watch birds.
Budgies.
Budgies.
Like you said, you can find them.
Go to your local
In a
pet
pet
store, guys. If you want to take photos of budgies, go to your pet store. Local
and
pet
buy
store.
one.
Go and buy one.
You
Call
can have
him,
one in the cage.
Call him Petey. Like,
Buy a 10-pack of them or something.
10-pack of budgies.
Budgies.
That might be the go. One for each colour. Can I have a 10-pack? Mixed
pack of
a 10-pack of budgies. But yeah, because that really annoyed me because they just park everywhere.
literally 10-pack.
And just my colour too. That big one on the right, that's having a nap, that's Petey. So I'm going to buy a 10-pack of budgies. I might even buy, what if it's
Hang on.
this is too?
Hang on, there's some big ones over here. Go up.
Oh, hang on. Stone the Flaming Crows, get a Gamara.
Got here. Is that a hawk?
Yeah, sure is, but I might get a couple more budgies. I was thinking about one for
Oh, these ones are full flat.
What are we doing?
Watching birds.
Watching birds.
Full flat.
It's not bad, look at that. It's not a bad shot actually. He's like, I'm famous.
See?
Yeah. For the rear vision mirror, so they just wobble around the cruiser as a driver.
Righto, mate. Have a look at this. Look at that owl, mate.
What are you going to do with that? Oh, I know where that's going. Straight in the back of the toilet door, Ray. I know what you're up to.
Yeah, mate. Uluru Sunrise. Let's go.
Through the boom gate.
That's it.
Let's do it.
we have officially made it to the Olgas. How cool is this? Check it out. These are massive. Check this one out. Tell you what guys, it's pretty special. I'm impressed with this place. You feel like a midget compared to these cliff faces here, that's for sure. It's kind of funny, look, this side is all like gravelly looking, and then you look at the other side here behind me and it's all smooth rock. Kind of looks a bit like Uluru, really nice and smooth. Oh guys, this place is amazing. This is why you got to come and explore some of these places to get the full experience. Anyway guys, that was the top of the gorge, and now I'm just making my way back down. But yeah, apparently the Valley of the Winds walk is really good. We don't have time to do that because we're on a tight schedule, but yeah, this was really good to come and have a look.
Picturesque.
It is, isn't it? And it feels good to stretch the legs after being in the car for so long.
Yeah, like the distance up there. How tall's that? It'd be like,
Oh mate, I don't know. Yeah, it'd have to be. It'd have to be. Look at the big craters in the side of it.
Great photos, mate.
There's the mud on it.
Yeah.
Rightio, that is us done at the Uluru Resort Campground. So, not a bad stay. It's pretty close to the action out here. So you've got the sunset, sunrise spots on both attractions, Uluru and the Olgas. So that's pretty good. But yeah, now we're just going to boost out to Curtin Springs. So it's actually a really good spot here to stock up on all your supplies. So we've got fuel. We've emptied our bins from the Simpson Desert. So there we are on the last little highway. We're heading back east. We're going to stay at Curtin Springs tonight. Just get our plan together, get ready to hit the West MacDonnell Ranges. So it's a little bit too regulated down here for us. There's a little bit too much going on as far as access to places. Like you really can't get off the road at all. So yeah, we're actually really keen to get in the West MacDonnell Ranges, try and get out the back a little bit, maybe some places that, you know, isn't so broadcasted or anything like that. Try and get out there, try and find some cracker spots out there. So.
G'day guys, we just packed up at Curtin Springs. We're out the front, we've got Mount Connor over in the distance. This is often confused as Uluru on the way through, so it's actually, you come across it a bit over 100 kilometres before you get to Uluru. But today we're heading up into West MacDonnell Ranges, but our main aim today is to find a really good camp.
Yes.
That's our aim.
That's it.
Today.
That's all we got. That's all we got for you today, finding a camp.
And that does require going bush, so we're going to film going bush.
Yes.
And hopefully it gets a bit wild, so let's go.